Hello dear students, today we are going to start Maths Part 2 Complex Numbers Exercise 1.2. See question first. Find the square root of the following complex numbers. Now first one, you have to find square root of minus 8 minus 6i. You know very well minus 8 minus 6i is a complex number where minus 8 is real part of the complex number and minus 6i is the imaginary part of the complex number. You can compare by a plus bi equal to minus 8 minus 6i. So we get minus 8 is the real part and minus 6 is the imaginary part. But here you have to find square root of this complex number. So how will you find the square root of a complex number? You know also small I, here I equal to this value, this I, value of I is square root of minus 1. So if we write this question minus 8 minus 6 into root of minus 1, or you can say minus 6 into minus of square root of minus 6. Minus 8 minus square root of minus 6 have the same meaning. So they can ask this question any type minus 8 minus 6i or minus 8 minus 6 into root of minus 1 minus 8 minus square root of minus 6. So they can ask three types of the different questions. Now you have to find square root of minus 8 minus 6i which is in your textbook. Now for the solution, let square root of minus 8 minus 6i equals a plus ib, where ab belongs to r. This means a belongs to r, that is a is real number, and b belongs to r, b is a real number. I is imaginary term, which is I equal to under root minus 1. So finally we have to find the square root of minus 8 minus 6i equal to a plus ib considered. So squaring on both sides we get squares of square root of minus 8 minus 6i is minus 8 minus 6i, only square root will be removed. And here in the right hand side square of a plus ib. So for this term using a plus b whole square formula, so we get minus 8 minus 6i equals a square plus 2abi plus I square b square. So dear student, you know very well value of I square is minus 1. Value of I square is minus 1, you can see here. Therefore minus 8 minus 6i equals a square. Here I square is minus 1, so minus 1 into b square becomes minus b square. So a square minus b square plus 2abi. Now we have two parts, real part and imaginary part on the right hand side, and also on the left hand side minus 8 minus 6i real and imaginary parts respectively. So what should we do after this step? Comparing real and imaginary parts on both sides. So we get a square minus b square equal to minus 8, and consider it is equation first. 2abi equal to minus 6i. So I get cancelled here. So we get 2ab equal to minus 6. Therefore b equals minus 6 upon 2a, and its simplest form is minus 3 upon a. Let it be equation second. Now we need to solve equation first and second and to find the values of a and b separately. So for the solution using equation 1 and 2, so substituting the value of b minus 6 upon 2a in equation first, or you can substitute minus 3 upon a in equation first, you will get same. So therefore a square minus 6 upon 2a whole square equal to minus 8 from first and second. Therefore a square minus 36 upon 4a square equal to minus 8. Now divide it, we get a square minus 9 upon a square equal to minus 8, and let it be equation third. So we see that this equation, if we multiply by a square on both sides, we get a 4-degree equation here, a raised to 4 minus 9 equal to minus 8a square. So better to consider a square as another term, another variable. So put a square equal to m. Put a square equal to m. Therefore equation 3 can be written as m minus 9 upon m equal to minus 8 because a square is m. So this will be m minus 9 upon a square, that is minus 9 upon m equal to minus 8. Now we should multiply by m on both sides. So we get m square minus 9 equal to minus 8m, and rearranging all the terms on left hand side we get m square plus 8m minus 9 equal to 0. Now it is a quadratic equation in terms of m. So you can solve this equation by using formula method or by splitting the middle term. So now we are using splitting the middle term, which is easy and best. So therefore m square plus 9m minus 9 equal to 0. So what you have to do here, factorize minus 9 whose difference is plus 8. So we know that 9 ones are 9 plus 9m and minus 1m becomes plus 8m. Therefore middle term can be split in 9m and minus m. So therefore m square plus 9m minus 9 equal to 0. After that we should take common in the first two terms. So m is common in the first two term, we get m into m plus 9, and minus 1 common in the last two term, we get minus 1 into m plus 9 equal to 0. Therefore m plus 9 into m minus 1 equal to 0. These are two factors, m plus 9 and m minus 1. So if m plus 9 equal to 0, therefore m equal to minus 9. If m minus 1 equal to 0, therefore m equal to 1. But m is a square. It is considered value. You can check here. A square is m. We resubstitute the value of m here. Therefore, a square equal to minus 9 or a square equal to 1. So you know very well a belongs to R. Therefore, a square must be real. But here a square is minus 9. So it is not real number because a, if we take square root on both sides, we get a equal to under root minus 9. So under root minus 9 is not a real number. A belongs to R. In the beginning we have explained, I explained you here AB belongs to R. So a square is minus 9 is not possible. So we should write here a belongs to R, that is a square belongs to R. Therefore a square is not equal to minus 9 because we need to find the value of a. Now taking a square is 1, therefore a square is 1, and taking square root on both sides we get a equal to plus minus 1. The value of a must be real. Similarly, value of b must be real because b belongs to R also. So when a equal to 1, therefore b equal to minus 3 upon a. You can check in equation number 3rd here. Sorry, in equation number 2nd, minus 3 upon a. So substituting value of a in equation number 2nd, we get b equal to minus 3 upon 1, that is minus 3. When a equal to minus 1, so b equal to minus 3 upon minus 1, which is plus 3 or only 3. So we get values of a and b, values of a plus minus 1 and values of b minus plus 3. Therefore square root of minus 8 minus 6i is equal to 1 minus 3i or minus 1 plus 3i. These are two separate square roots of minus 8 minus 6i. Or you can write combined answer square root of minus 8 minus 6i plus minus into plus minus a bracket 1 minus 3i, means plus 1 minus 3i or minus 1 plus 3i. You will get same answer after opening the bracket separately. So this is the final answer for this question. Similarly, you can solve question number 2nd. Now see second sum. Find the square root of 7 plus 24i. For the solution, let square root of 7 plus 24i equals a plus ib. ab belongs to R. Squaring on both sides, we get 7 plus 24i equals a square plus 2abi plus I square b square. But I square is minus 1. So this will be 7 plus 24i equals a square minus b square plus 2abi. Now comparing both sides, real and imaginary parts, we get a square minus b square equal to 7. This one you can check. A square minus b square is 7 and 2abi equal to 24i, that is 2ab equal to 24. So I get cancelled on both the sides. Now b equal to 24 upon 2a and its simplest form is 12 upon a. So b equals 12 upon a and let it be equation second. Now using equations first and second to find the values of a and b. So substituting the value of b 12 upon a in equation first here. Therefore a square minus 12 upon a whole square, that is 144 upon a square equal to 7. Put a square equal to m, therefore m minus 144 upon m equal to 7. Multiplying by m on both sides we get m square minus 144 equal to 7m. Therefore m square minus 7m minus 144 equal to 0. Now to factorize 144 whose difference is minus 7. So we have factors minus 16 and plus 9. Therefore m square minus 16m plus 9m minus 144 equal to 0, and this method is called splitting the middle term of a quadratic equation. Now taking m common in the first two terms we get m into m minus 16. Plus 9 common in the last two terms we get plus 9 into m minus 16 equal to 0. Now m minus 16 common, so we get m minus 16 into m plus 9 equal to 0. Therefore m equal to 16 or m equal to minus 9. So therefore a square equal to 16 because m equal to a square, or a square equal to minus 9. As a belongs to R, therefore a square is not equal to minus 9. So taking square root here on both sides we get a equal to plus minus 4. So from second equation, substituting the value of a equal to plus minus 4 in second we get b equals 12 upon 4, it is 3 when a is 4, and b equals 12 upon minus 4, it is minus 3 when a equal to minus 4. So we get values of a plus minus 4 and values of b plus minus 3. Therefore square root of 7 plus 24i equals plus minus 4 plus 3i, or separate answer 4 plus 3i and minus 4 minus 3i respectively. Now see third one, find the square root of 1 plus 4 root 3i. Now it is different from question number first and second. Some changes here. Root 3, a root term present here. It was not present in question number first and second. Now see its solution. Let square root of 1 plus 4 root 3i equal to a plus ib, where ab belongs to R. Squaring on both sides we get 1 plus 4 root 3i equals a square plus 2abi plus I square b square. But I square is minus 1, so b square into minus 1 becomes minus b square. Therefore above step can be written as 1 plus 4 root 3i equals a square minus b square plus 2abi. Comparing on both sides real and imaginary part, here img means imaginary parts, on both sides we get a square minus b square equal to 1, and let it be equation first, and 2ab equal to 4 root 3. Therefore b equals 4 root 3 upon 2a, and simplifying we get 2 root 3 upon a. Anyone can find value of a also, a equal to 4 root 3 upon 2b. Okay, so you can find here any value, either a or b, and substitute this value in equation number first. Suppose we are finding value of b, so we should substitute the value of b in equation first. Therefore a square minus value of b 2 root 3 upon a, here whole square, it is equal to 1. Therefore a square minus 12 upon a square equal to 1. Let a square equal to m. Therefore this equation can be written as m minus 12 upon m equal to 1. Multiplying by m on both sides we get m into m, m square, 12 upon m into m, mm get cancelled, minus 12 only, equal to 1 into m becomes m. Rearranging it we get m square minus m minus 12 equal to 0. Now splitting the middle term we get m square minus 4m plus 3m minus 12 equal to 0. Taking common, we get m into m minus 4 plus 3 into m minus 4 equal to 0. Therefore, either m minus 4 is 0 or m plus 3 equal to 0. So we have a factors m minus 4 into m plus 3 equal to 0. If m minus 4 equal to 0, then m equal to 4. If m plus 3 equal to 0, then m equal to minus 3. Now resubstituting the value of m a square here. Therefore, a square equal to 4 or a square equal to minus 3. But a belongs to R, so a square is not equal to minus 3. Taking square root on both sides, we get a equal to plus minus 2 here. Now from equation second, substituting the value of a plus minus 2 in equation second. So from equation second, b equals plus minus 2 root 3 upon 2, 2 going by 2, b equals plus minus root of 3. So we get values of a plus minus 2 and values of b plus minus root of 3. Therefore, square root of 1 plus 4 root 3i equals plus minus 2 plus root 3i. Clear? So what does it mean? If we take whole square of 2 plus root 3i, we get 1 plus 4 root 3i. If we take whole square of minus of 2 plus root 3i, we get same term again. This means square root. So for the complex number, if you are new student on my channel, so you should refer previous videos for the definition, formula and other properties of a complex number. After that you can start new exercises and new videos. You can check in the playlist Maths Part 2 Standard 11th. Now fourth one. It is also similar 3 plus 2 root 10i. To find the square root of 3 plus 2 root 10i. Now see the solution. Let square root of 3 plus 2 root 10i equals a plus ib. AB belongs to R. Squaring on both sides we get 3 plus 2 root 10i equals a square plus 2abi plus I square b square. But I square is minus 1. So 3 plus 2 root 10i equals a square minus b square plus 2abi. Now comparing real and imaginary parts we get. So what we get here, a square minus b square equal to 3 and let it be equation first. 2ab equal to 2 root 10. Therefore 2 going by 2, so b equals root 10 upon a and let it be equation second. Now we need to solve equation first and second to find the values of a and b. So substituting the value of b under root 10 upon a in equation first, we get a square minus 10 upon a square equal to 3. Because a square minus root 10 upon a whole square equal to 3. So root 10 upon a whole square is 10 by a square. Therefore, a square minus 10 upon a square equal to 3. Again, put m equal to a square here in this question also. Therefore, m minus 10 upon m equal to 3 from the above equation. Multiplying throughout by m on both sides, we get m square minus 10 equal to 3m. And rearranging it, we get m square minus 3m minus 10 equal to 0. Splitting the middle term, we get m square minus 5m plus 2m minus 10 equal to 0. Now taking common in the first two term, m common, m into m minus 5. In the last two term, plus 2 common, so plus 2 into m minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, factors are m minus 5 into m plus 2 equal to 0. So, factors of this quadratic equation means m square minus 10 equal to 3m or m square minus 3m minus 10 equal to 0 or m minus 5 and m plus 2. So, if m minus 5 equal to 0, therefore m equal to 5. If m plus 2 equal to 0, then m equal to minus 2. Resubstituting value of m equals a square Therefore, a square equal to 5 or a square equal to minus 2, but a belongs to R, therefore a square is not equal to minus 2. Therefore, taking square root on both sides here, we get a equals plus minus root of 5. Now, from equation second, substituting value of a plus minus root 5 in equation second, we get b equals plus minus root 5 upon, root 10 upon root 5. So root 10 can be written as root 5 into root 2 upon root of 5. Root 5 get cancelled, we get plus minus root of 2. Therefore, square root of 3 plus 2 root 10I equals plus minus root 5 plus root 2I. Okay, if you want to separate answer, so you can write root 5 plus root 2I in the first bracket and another answer minus root 5 minus root 2I. Now see question number 5. Find the square root of 2 into 1 minus root 3I. So first we multiply the bracket, we get 2 minus 2 root 3I. Means open the bracket, multiply by 2 in the bracket. For the solution, let square root of 2 minus 2 root 3I equal to a plus ib, where ab belongs to R. Squaring on both sides, we get 2 minus 2 root 3I equals a plus ib whole square. Therefore, 2 minus 2 root 3I equals a square minus b square plus 2abi, like as previous questions. Comparing real and imaginary parts, we get a square minus b square equal to 2, let it be equation first, and 2abi equal to minus root 3I, so I get cancelled. So we get b equal to minus 2 root 3 upon 2a. So 2 get cancelled also. Therefore, b equals minus root 3 upon a, and let it be equation second. So substituting value of b minus root 3 upon a in equation first, because we need to find the values of a and b. So you can say from first and second, a square minus root 3 upon a whole square equal to 2. Therefore, a square minus 3 upon a square equals 2. Put m equal to a square. Therefore, m minus 3 upon m equal to 2. So it can be written as m square minus 3 equal to 2m. Therefore, m square minus 2m minus 3 equal to 0. Now, it is quadratic equation in terms of m. Now, splitting the middle term, we get m square minus 3m plus m minus 3 equal to 0. Now, taking common, we get m into m minus 3 plus 1 into m minus 3 equal to 0. Therefore, m minus 3 into m plus 1 are factors. So, m minus 3 into m plus 1 equal to 0. Either m minus 3 0, then m equal to 3, or m plus 1 equal to 0, so m equal to minus 1. Resubstitute the value of m as a square. Therefore, a square equal to 3 or a square equal to minus 1. But a belongs to R, so a square is not equal to minus 1. Therefore, taking square root on both sides here, so a equal to plus minus root of 3. So substituting this value in equation second, so you can say from equation second, b equals plus minus root 3 upon root 3. So we get here root 3 get cancelled, here minus plus 1. Therefore, square root of 2 into 1 minus root 3I equals plus minus root 3 minus 1I, or plus minus root 3 minus I, because 1 into I, that is I only. For the separate square roots, root 3 minus I, another bracket minus root 3 plus I. So square root of 2 into 1 minus root 3I is plus minus root 3 minus I. So they can ask this question like 2 minus 2 root 3I also, or 2 minus 2 into square root of minus 3. Okay, so they can change the question, they can twist, and they can use another values also. So by using this process, you should find the square root of complex numbers. So for the more practice, You should take different examples of complex number and try to find square root of that complex number, and you can check your answer itself by using whole square process of the answer. If you have any doubt, you can ask your doubt in the comment section. Hope you will practice more for more understanding. For the coming videos, subscribe my channel and get notifications immediately when we upload the new video. Thank you.